Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Pool of Radiance for the NES 2023 edition. So in this video, we're going to take on the Pyramid, or Yarash's Pyramid, or I believe as the clue book calls it, Thorn Island. So we're going to board a boat to the north, or if you decided to wait until you got done with the Pyramid mission to go back to Phlan, that's fine too. But personally, I just trained my cleric and my character, and now I'm a level 3 mage, which means I got a level 2 spell. So I did the same thing as Cold Leaf and got Stink Cloud, because it's going to prove very useful in this next section that we're going to go to. Now, the pyramid has... I don't really need to guide you to it, you know where it is. But the pyramid has a few different sections to it. For this, we're only going to do the main section of the pyramid, and then again after I beat the game we're going to come back and do some optional parts, this being one of them, because you really don't want to take these on anyway until like you're basically full level. So you find a secret door behind you. Alright, nice place you got here. It's basically the same texture as the slums, I know, just red. Anyways, there's two alcoves here. We want to step into the northwestern corner here. Small stones are scattered on the floor. Every time you try to step, you feel pain. Now I'm trying to remember if I'm supposed to go forward or throw a small stone. I'm going to throw one. This basically changes where the teleporter takes you, and there's only two locations here. So suddenly a light flashes and the stone disappears. Okay, so this is not where we wanted to go, so okay, we want to just go forward for this one. As you take a step, a light flashes. Suddenly, you're in a different place. Good to know. Love the creepy music here. I think I've mentioned this before, but Seiji Toda did the music for this. The same guy who did Ultimate Quest of the Avatar on the NES, so if you notice similarities, that's why. So, we're gonna take the first right here. And there are secret passages and places we can go to. We'll check this place out. There are many strange tools. There's a table with manacles in the center of the room. Flasks and bottles are lined up against the wall, or along the wall. There's alchemist equipment on the tables. But I don't believe there's any hidden treasures in this area, so I'm not really going to worry about it. But basically, you don't want to enter these places yet. Again, we'll do this in the optional section. Small stones are scattered on the floor. So now you want to start throwing small stones and then going forward every time you come across them. And once again, we're just going to continue along the main corridor. And I know what you're thinking. Well, we haven't even fought any enemies yet. I know, we're getting there. So throw a stone, go forward. And do it one more time. And now, we're already near the boss. Isn't that funny? But, you know how there was that contaminated water in the Stojanow River? It's time to get rid of that. The climate activists will be pleased. You have entered the fountain chamber. A column of black water jets from the middle of the room. What do? Let's break the equipment. It's not broken completely, but you can hear a whining sound from the pipes. Let's get away from there. The whining sound stops. The machinery is surely destroyed. So in this case, this means it actually did not get destroyed. So when you come back out, what you want to do is break the equipment completely. The machinery sound stopped. It seems to be destroyed completely. There's another scenario where if you run away the first time and you say, and the game tells you hear an explosion, that means it's destroyed, and you'll know because you come back out here, this option's not here. Now, the final boss is right through this door, but before we do that, let's help ourselves in one of the future missions. Let's go in here. 3 Lizardmen are pouring black water from one tub to another. You'll also notice that the encounter music doesn't play here. All are bound with long chains. Let's wait. Okay, advance. The Lizardmen cower in the corner of the room together. I believe if you attack... Yeah, look at that. We won't surrender. They throw poisonous water at you. And yes, my characters are dead now. So, I don't think that was the right thing to do. Let's talk to him. I believe anything besides nice. Okay, I guess meek works too, but let's see. Haughty, sly, and abusive. Okay, so you just want to do nice or meek. You remove the Lizardmen's chains. We are the Lizardmen of the East, Marsh. Thank you very much for your help. We'll give you a reward if you visit our castle. Alright, cool. And I don't believe there's any treasure in this room. So... Nope. Okay. Alright, so it's time for the final boss of this place, or... Not the final boss, but just the boss of this area. And, again, make sure you're rested up and everything. The good thing is, in these blue sections of the pyramid, there's no random encounters, so... you're pretty much free to rest wherever you want. And the red section of the pyramid, with the exception of the main lobby, or the entrance, but I call it the lobby, it's hard to explain, but there's random encounters, but they're all set battles. But we'll get to that again later after we beat the game and we do the optional stuff. So anyways, let's take a look at this place. Okay, there is an old wizard. Good, I need more fodder for my experiments. Mutants, catch them! I like in the computer version, he actually looks like Johnny Carson or something. It's pretty funny. So these aren't just Lizardmen, these are mutant Lizardmen. Now, Yarash does have a wand, but he doesn't really attack that much. So let's see how tough these guys are. Mutant Lizardmen have 18 hit points and an AC of -3. So these guys are going to be quite formidable. Fortunately, we do have something to aid us. In this case, it's a hold person spell. And any other paralysis spells. Yeah, remember how I said the Sting Cloud spell would come in handy earlier? This is what I meant. So yeah, even though there's one main battle in this place, I mean there's others, but there's like, you know, you can easily get to the boss battle here. It's still pretty tough. So I'm not worried about whatever his name is, Yarash. Ooh, I got really lucky there, and I got him. Oh, they must have hit me, because it seems my spell was cancelled. Well, that's too bad. For some reason, I can't cast my spell. I guess I was hit. I didn't notice. But the best thing to do is take care of these mutant lizardmen while they're still paralyzed. As you can see, they can hit me multiple times in a single attack. Kind of like an actual, or a normal lizardman, but... we don't want to tempt fate with that. Which is why I was avoiding them in the wilderness. Yeah, I must be pretty low on health. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can use the thief as a meat shield. And of course, he can't hit anything worth a crap. And it doesn't seem like I can either. I don't know why I can't use my spells still, but that's a little frustrating. At least they have a bit of a hard time hitting my fighter, so that's good. Crap. I should have cast Stink Cloud on them. Oh wait, I only had one of those spells, that's right. Well, that's okay. Assuming I can actually beat these guys. But I'm not having very good luck hitting them because of their low armor class. But that's pretty much the only strategy I can give you, is try hold person, any kind of paralysis spells. I think even sleep will work on like one of them at a time. Unfortunately, that didn't do anything for me. Okay. Yarash is a mage, so yeah, he's not going to have a good chance of hitting you anyway. And even if he does, it's not worth a lot of damage, so... I'm just debating if I want to use my Stink Cloud spell, because I don't want to accidentally paralyze my fighter. It's not something I wish to do. I guess I could try Sleep Spell if I get my fighter out of the way. So I'm gonna let the Lizardman hit me, yep, because I knew he would. but at least I hit him, so that's good. I'm gonna try hold person again, just to see. Maybe I just had a stroke of bad luck there and didn't paralyze any of them. I guess this will prove my case. Nope, okay. So I guess the mutant lizardmen are just immune. Alright, and as you can see, Yarash hasn't used his wand yet, so... I believe it's a lightning wand, which could prove to be very useful later. Yeah, unfortunately, I already used my spells there. Ah, okay, we got one of them. That's good. One's better than none, that's what I say. Let's see if I can use I should have memorized a second sleep spell, but I'll just use a magic missile against this guy. 4 points. So we got like a percentage of his health down. Let's see, do I want to cast another sleep spell? Yeah, let's do that on Yarash and the Lizardmen. Ah, I can't do it. I'm going to take a chance and just, yeah, my thief's going to fall asleep, and that's, yep. For my luck, right? Alright, well, let's go after the Lizardmen then, because I really don't want to... They're going to hit my thief and he's going to die, but that's okay, because I can do this pretty quick. He only had 12 points anyway, and he's pretty useless. I mean, he can't hit any of these guys. Oh, okay, no. It's a paralysis wand. Okay, I thought it was lightning, but no, I think that's later on in the game. Let's see. Oh, this is not good. I think we could still do it, but it's not going very well for us. Nope, and there goes Felger. So now we are without a cleric, which is nice. I'm going to bandage them, because I do not want them to die. But I'm more concerned about getting the Lizardmen taken care of. Oh, no! Oh, that is not good. That is very bad. Okay. Well, let's see if I can do anything now. I mean, I'm pretty screwed here. Oh, this might... Well, we do still have our necklace, and I think I'm going to use that. I really don't want to, but I think it's a last resort. So, it's not like this is the last time we can ever use the necklace, but again, we want to use this in very tight situations, and I'd say this is a tight situation. I think there is a point later where we're going to be using all of them, all of the rhinestones, but we'll get to that when we do. Oh no! Oh, this is not good. Okay, and I don't think I have any... Oh, I have a stink cloud. Let's see if that works. Ooh! I lucked out there. Did I look at Yarash's stats? 22 points, AC 3. Okay. Alright, I might be able to pull this one off, just barely. And we did it! Alright. Again, I would only use that fireball necklace if absolutely necessary, with an exception to later, but we'll get to that when we do. Bracers, I don't believe I have any, so I'll take that, and I'll take the one. Probably can't carry the potions now. How about Gold Leaf? Nope, okay, how about Johnny? There we go. Alright, so we're definitely going to need a rest after that battle. And I'll speed that up so we're not here all day. This might be another video where we do 2 missions in one video, but we'll see. Oh, and I have level 3 cleric spells. That's good. Maybe cause blindness would be good. I know we're going to need cure disease later, but I know, that doesn't sound good. It's actually for an optional battle, so I may not even do it, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm going to memorize sleep. Oh, and I should probably memorize Stink Cloud. That would be a great one. Yeah, so Stink Cloud is a very useful spell. Anyway, excuse me, and you go to the end here. This is Yarash's desk. You see pieces of paper lying on top. When you examine the papers, you find a letter and an unsent reply. Join me. If you wish, I'll make you a general, the boss. To the boss, Valhabo Castle. Surely you jest. I work alone, Yarash. There's also a ton of more journal entries and stuff in the computer version here, but I like what he says in the journal entry, Yarash, because he says something to Tyranthraxos to the effect of, for now you've been beneath my notice. If you value your safety or something like that, let us keep it that way. It's like, that's a line I have to use in real life. There's nothing in this room, and if you go here, there's dials. Oh, okay, that's to the wall to the left. You can change the dials, and you can go in these treasure rooms and get treasure. But that's only if you want to do it. I'm really not interested in that. Then again, we could use all the experience that we could get. So I'm going to go back. Not there. Oh, okay. I guess I should have thrown a small stone then. Alright, well, I just wasted everyone's time. I know. Sorry. But I thought that, for some reason I thought that wall was the teleporter, when it's the one in the corner. It's the one next to the corner. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go back a little bit. And, yeah, we're going to do a second mission here, because, again, it's a really easy one to do. All we have to do is just do one battle, and that's it. I think for that, we could do it in this video. Okay, so let's check this out. There is a dial. It can be set to one of 4 colors. Now the color is blue. Change the color. Let's do bronze. And let's take a look. What the fudge? I don't believe that's happened before. Okay, let's try that again. That's weird. I'm going to turn on the search mode here. There is a vast collection of magical chunk. Most of it looks useless, ... and that's when you know you found something. But you do find some treasure. Awesome. Oh crap, I forgot. I'm probably not going to be able to carry all this stuff. I think Gwydion's got some space, though. Oh, and a short bow. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I think all of the treasure rooms have that, but, oh, okay, this takes me back. Okay. So, if you want to go to these other rooms and find the treasure, that's up to you. But I'm just going to set it back to blue and get out of dodge. But that bow might prove to be useful for my fighter, so... it doesn't matter which way you go out. But, basically the council clerk asked us to stop the Lizardmen from joining forces with the enemy. So the Lizardmen can be found over in this area. I'm going to save state because there's a lot of tough enemies here. Oh yeah, this battle, that's for the Kobold Cave, and I do not want to take part in that right now. But the Lizardman Castle, okay, we're going to parley abusive. Damn it, I thought that would work, but I guess not. It's weird because parlaying abusive with some enemies on one side of the wilderness will get them to go away, while on the other side, I think this side, it doesn't. So, you also want to make sure you don't run across Minotaurs here, because they are pretty tough to kill. So, if you went to the taverns in New Phlan, one of the rumors is that there's this glittering castle and you can take as much treasure as you want. Well, this is the place they're talking about. So anyways, you find the ruins of a castle surrounded by marshy, capital M and then Arshy, quicksand. An old drawbridge spans the muck, or I think it's the quagmire in the computer versions, which, you know, makes me go giggity giggity. Anyways, let's enter the castle. Because didn't the Lizardmen say that we could get a reward if we visited their castle? Anyway, you sense an anti-magic shell over the entire castle. You can't use magic here. Well, ain't that a pity. Whatever, I can't think right now. So right through this door, we'll get this text. You are in the center of the keep. The ceiling and the walls are crumbling. An old lizardman appears. He has his hands raised over his head. Let's attack. Your characters draw their weapons and cut him down. He falls to the ground. His face expresses amazement and disbelief. A lizardman leaps from hiding and throws a spear. At the same time, giant lizards surge from a hidden underground passage and attack. I don't think that's what we were supposed to do, so let's wait. He looks at you patiently. Alright, let's talk to him.
You helped my fellows escape Yarash the Ripper.
Oh, okay, so this is like Dungeons & Dragons version of Jack the Ripper?
I thank you. The young lizardman Drythfi wants to lead us. He is an envoy from Tyranthrixus. If he were our leader, our tribe would be destroyed.
As the old lizard finishes, more lizardmen appear. The biggest of the lizardmen steps forward. Drythfi. Old one, it is time for you to step down. To decide who is a more suitable leader, I challenge you to a duel. You can have a representative if you wish. The old lizardman turns to you and pleads.
I can't win. Please fight in my place. There is no other hope.
Let's see what happens if we don't do it, though.
Well, I'll fight for myself.
The battle's finished quickly. Drythfi. Obliterate those men. Now, I believe you could still win even if you don't help the Lizardman. But we're going to do the right thing, and he's got 18 points and an AC of 0. So here's what I'm going to do. Pick your strongest fighter, the strongest person in your party anyway. Remember, you can't use magic, so clerics and mages are pretty much useless. And I'm going to move. Okay, I guess that wasn't a good idea. I'm going to put him on auto. Let's watch this one play out, see how it ends up. Now see, oh, so that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hold B, and then it lets you go back to control. But let's go back to doing auto combat. Ooh, okay, this might be a close one. Ooh, and I win.
Looks like I win.
Awesome, okay, and 132 experience, just so you know how difficult that fight was. The other lizardmen see their leader lose and run away.
Thank you very much. We will never submit to Tyranthrixus. Some among our tribe don't like humans. Please go back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is some top-class racism right there. We just helped you, and you just said that we're pretty much you guys are pretty much racist. Nice. The old lizardman leaves and returns to the wilderness. Also, there's no auto map here either. Big surprise. And same with the pyramid. I should have mentioned that. But basically, if you go down here into these underground passages, you can find the treasure for yourself. I might cover that in the later video. Because unlike some of the other areas out here in the wilderness, you can actually come back here when you finish it. So, it's not like the nomad camp where you can't return. Now, I know we can't cast magic. Okay, but I'm just making sure we got everything. So, with that, I'm going to head back down to Phlan. Let's see what enemies we might come across, though. Because I'm sure we'll come across some, at least. No? Let's just rest, see what happens. Now, sometimes in the wilderness, you can actually get away with resting, like I just did. But most of the time, you're going to get interrupted. But let's see what we come across. Because I know there's... Come on, interrupt my damn sleep here. The wilderness music is an awesome track. Oh, trolls! That's great. I like how his crotch is moving. Yeah, no thanks. I always thought the trolls looked funny, like their battle icon. It's like they got their tongue sticking out. Also looks like they're smoking like green cigarettes. Maybe that's supposed to be marijuana or something. I don't know. Oh, trolls again. Okay, well, we're not going to deal with that. Let's go back to Phlan, and let's get this over with. It's probably going to be like nighttime, right? Yep, 1957. I actually forgot all about the Textile House mission, but we should probably do that in the next video. That one's going to be quite formidable as well, but I guess we'll take care of it when we do. I'm going to go into the slums and rest until morning, and that way we can get our rewards from the council. Let me check whether we owe you a reward. You stopped the pollution of the Stojanow River. Take your reward. Wow, that is a ton of experience. And look at all those gems. You eliminated the danger of the Lizardmen. Take your reward. Wow, for such an easy mission like that, I'm surprised we got that much experience. Now I'll give you your commission. Okay, so we already did that. Oh, here we go. If you agree to take up the mission against the undead, I'll give you a magic weapon. Do you accept? See, I don't know how to trigger this event. This is completely random. So maybe if you just keep visiting her, eventually she'll do it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get her to say this. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, I like how in the computer versions she calls the final, or the boss of the Graveyard Menace. Anyways, excellent. And you get a two-handed sword. Oh yeah, and a scroll. Let's see what we can carry though. Alright. Before we end the video, let's go back to the store and like sell our stuff. The only son of Bivin was kidnapped. Find and rescue him. He bears a heart-shaped mark on his shoulder. Counselor Cadorna wants you. He will give you an important diplomatic mission. Go through the south door. Alright, so we're already getting near the end game here. But we do have a lot of stuff to take care of first. Now, I'm thinking, I don't know if I did this before, but for Zental Keep and for, what's the place? Zental Keep and the Buccaneer Base, I'm kind of wondering if I should do all of the battles there, not run away like I usually do. You know, like the Alice in Chains song. I won't run away like I used to do. Anyways, but I'll think about that. I think that's what I want to do in this playthrough, just to give you a more thorough walkthrough. I don't think I've done that before, have I? Maybe I have, I don't know. But anyways, let's take a look at these scrolls and stuff. Okay, short bow +1 and a javelin. I'm also going to identify the sword. I mean, we got basically an infinite amount of money, and then of course we can sell the gems that we have. We have 131 gems. And in case anyone is wondering, is there a max limit as to how many items or gold you can have? Yes, it's 65,535, I believe. And the reason for that is hard to explain, but it's basically because, you know, games work in hexadecimal numbers back then. And basically it's hard to explain, but FFFF and hex. And that's what the max limit is. So they programmed it not to go over 2 bytes, basically, is the explanation. If that makes any sense. Ah, two-handed sword, +1, +3 versus undead. That actually is a pretty good thing we got going on there. So I'll probably keep that. Alright, gold leaf. I'm just gonna identify everything. I mean, why not? I got plenty of money for it. Seems my shield isn't worth much. So we got a wand. This is a paralysis wand. Yep. Okay. Short bow. Long sword. I mean... Shield +1. Okay, well that's good. And a magic missile wand. Alright, so we got some pretty good inventory here. I think I'll keep my stuff for now, although for the graveyard mission, I'm definitely going to want to get rid of some of this stuff. But for now, let's just sell all our gems. And I probably mentioned this before, but I guess the gems sell for different amounts of money every time. So there we go. I'm already almost maxed out on my gems. So there you go. The only thing left to do is see if any of my characters can be trained. Ah, fighter. Again, I'm going to train after the video ends, but I just want to see who can be trained. And that way you know who I'm going to train. It's going to take me a few attempts to get them trained with the stuff that I want, or with the stats that I want. So Gold Leaf. Can Gold Leaf be a level 3 magic use? Wait. Nah, okay, she can only memorize a level 2 spell. Okay, well that sucks. Oh wait, I did not know that was going to take me back here. Oops, okay. And the Thief. Okay, so... what you just saw there, I will be training before the next video starts. And always, next video we can head on right over to the textile house. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless, peace out, and have a great day.